I remember there's a time I was playing Minecraft 1.8.9, and there's this game mode called the bridge. It's in a server called Jartex, right? If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. But basically, in this game mode, everybody spawns or you with leather armor. You have leather armor when you spawn in, and you can get diamond and iron armor. But if you die, you lose your items. Like, you lose all the items that you've gotten except the items that you spawn in with. So I remember there's this time I'm playing the bridge. So basically the bridge is like, there's like a goal for, there's two teams, right? Two teams of red and blue. And then in those two teams, they are separated by like a bridge that connects two islands to the two teams, right? So in each team, there's a thing called a nexus. A nexus, just imagine it's just a block that you need to mine for your team to win. So if you're red team, you need to go and mine blue's nexus for your team to win. And each nexus has 100 points. So when you mine it goes 99, 98, 97, and it will go that way until it reaches 0. And then the first team to reach 0 loses. That's essentially the game mode, right? So I remember there's this time I'm playing the bridge. There's this one guy who committed to being our team's nexus defender. So he would defend the nexus. He would just camp there, right? He would just camp there, and if anyone comes who's not red team, he would just kill him. So I remember we were red team, right? So I remember some blue managed to sneak in. They sneaked in with envy spots, right? And I was playing like a warrior class, so I was basically just a suicide. Can I say that on YouTube? I was basically Allahu Akbar, if you know what I mean, you know? I was basically doing the Allahu Akbar. I would just spawn, and since I'm really good at PvP, I just go and fight everyone and prevent the other team from progressing, you know? So I remember I was just spawning and going and just destroying them and preventing them from making any progress. Whether it's mining diamonds, mining iron, getting potions, whatever it was. So I remember I spawned in, right? And as I'm running towards their base, I happened to go through our nexus. So when I was going through our nexus, I see our only defender. This guy had iron armor, and I think he had an iron sword that was enchanted with sharpness and fire aspect. So I see him hiding behind a corner, just chilling there. And after a second after I've just seen him, he gets dropped. The motherfucker gets dropped, bro. He gets dropped, and then I see envious particles, and then they run away. And of course, since he is dropped, like he lost all the iron armor that he had, the food, and the iron sword with sharpness and fire aspect. He lost everything. So now he dies, the envious people run away, right? And then he comes back to the Lexus, but now he's in leather armor. Now he's in leather armor, and he has like what was it, a wooden sword? And I swear that shit made me die from laughter, bro. Oh my god, so that was some of the best laugh I've ever had in my life. That shit was amazing. I even stopped playing. I was crying. I was like, oh, he got dropped. He fucking got dropped, bro. The only defender in the whole team. And we were like 32 players and no one wanted to defend. Out of 32, there's only one person who decided to defend. And the only one person, he got dropped. And then he lost all his items. And then I remember when he got back to the Nexus, he just stood there. He didn't stop even moving. He just stood there. And that made my day. I had such a good laugh. I remember it. I remember I was even saying his name. I remember I was even in a call. I was in a Discord call with my friends, and I was like, bro, this kid got dropped, bro. Our defender got dropped. Oh, that shit is hilarious. Because I remember I even ended up being the one who I ended up helping him defend. I was like, you know what, since now he has like leather armor, he's gonna get dropped so quickly with blue team. And I was like, okay, my PvP is good. I can be able to handle myself, you know. I can fire a bunch of people. I'm good, you know. So I was like, alright, cool. And then I just told the boys in the call to pull up so that we just camp our nexus while the others go and try and mine blue's nexus. So yeah, that's an example of how like gaming is fun. Like sometimes you genuinely just have a blast, like have a blast when you're playing with the boys, and then something unexpected or random or like goofy happens, and it's just like yo, you literally even your ribs start hurting. You are crying out of laughter, bro. You know, I used to regret how many hours I spent into gaming back in the day, because I was like, I could have done shit with my life. I could have improved. I could have changed. I could have done, you know, because I compare myself to other people. I'm like, bro, people my age are doing all of this, and like, what am I realistically doing? I ain't doing nothing, you know. So it's like, I kind of used to feel bad when I game, but now when I look back at it, I don't game as much as I used to. I still game, and honestly, I don't think that's something that's ever gonna stop. But now when I look back to those days and those moments, I genuinely cherish them. Like if I would go back, I wouldn't change how I used to live and how I used to play. I wouldn't like play less or anything. Nope. Cause they were experiences that I really enjoy and that I'm happy that they happened. Even though I'm like, yeah, I could have done success, but hard work, physique, you have to win, you need money. Allah could have done all that. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't listen to like all the noise that was around me. I just did what I wanted to do. And I was playing games. I played games and I had some of the best time of my life. Of my life. And that was only just one example. That was only just one example of the many. And I have the memories, many of them that happened and that have been happening throughout my gaming journey growing up, you know. So yeah, if I would go back, like of course I wouldn't want to relive those moments right now in my life, because right now I'm an adult, or I've just started adulthood. So like I have responsibilities and shit, you know. I don't have as much time to play games as I used to, you know. Plus I don't really want to do that as well anymore. Like I don't want to do that right now because I want to do other things. But if I could go back in time and then I become younger again, I would still play. I would still play. I cherish those moments. They were some of the best moments of my life. Amazing, amazing. I love them. So to any kid out there who, you know, maybe you're playing video games and you're seeing like either your friends or people on social media your age and they're making it big, and then that's making you feel bad and it's making you feel like you're wasting your time and your life, I want to tell you, and this is not just to the kids, this is to all ages, there is no such thing as wasting your time. There's no such thing as that. If you do something that you genuinely want and something that you genuinely enjoy, trust you me, whether it's watching movies, whatever it is, you didn't waste your time, you know. Because if you can look back at those memories and cherish the experience, and you know what, you're there like, you know what, yeah, I did this, maybe I could have done this, but that was fun, I genuinely enjoyed myself and I had a good time, then that's the only thing that matters. That's the only thing that matters, you know. The experiences, we're here to make experiences and try and make the most of every experience that you're in, you know. Because I remember, before I finish off, right, I was talking with my cousin the other day, and he was telling me how there's this chick that he's dating, and he really wants it to work out because they've been dating for 2 years now, and he really wants it to be like super long term. Like she's the chick that he's gonna want to marry and shit. And he told me, yeah, cause he told me, yeah, he told me that if they break up, he's gonna feel like he wasted his time. He's gonna feel like those 2 years, the amount of money that he spent, the time, the attention, the energy, all of that, he's gonna feel like he wasted them, because he could have spent that time and energy and attention somewhere else that would have been more productive, etc., something like that. And I didn't really wanna argue with him or debate with him, because I know he's very fixed minded. But in my mind, I was like, that would be wasting time to you. Like if you guys break up right now, you would say you wasted your time. And I was like, for me, bro, if that happened, I would be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. I wouldn't want this to happen, but it's happened. And, you know, it's life. It is what it is. Shit happens. And then I'll be like, you know what? I cherish those 2 years. I had some of the best time of my life. I did things I never thought I'd ever do. I said things I thought I'd never say. You know, I'm gonna appreciate it. To me, I won't look back at them and be like, I wasted my time. You know, I'm gonna look back at those moments and I'm gonna cherish them and I'm gonna be grateful for them and I'm gonna be like, if I had to do it all over again, I probably would because they were fun, you know? And I feel like that's how all of us should be and should, yeah. It's like in everything that you do, try and make the most out of it and try and do things that genuinely make you happy and you enjoy doing. And when you do that, you're never gonna regret. Unless you fuck up really bad in life, and even if you fuck up really bad in life, you're still gonna cherish. You're gonna be like, you know what? Maybe I'm in a shit position right now because of X, but I'm not gonna lie. X used to be hella fun. I used to have an amazing time. So who cares? You know, because there isn't a right way to live. You don't have to follow a certain like blueprint. That blueprint is the right one, and everyone should follow that. Like, no, this is your life. Live it the way you wanna live. You know. So for me, I was like, bro, to me that wouldn't be time wasting. Like I agreed with him. I was like, yeah, I see your point. But in my head, I was like, to me that wouldn't be wasting time. If I've been with her for 2 years and then we break up, I'm not gonna be there like, oh, I wasted my money, my time, and energy. I wish it would have ended sooner so that I don't spend as much. No, in my head, I'll be like, you know what? I enjoyed this experience. This was an experience that I'm gonna cherish. You know, because everything is an experience, and if you think about it, everything is a cherishable experience, whether good or bad. Like there's always some good in the bad, you know. So just learn to cherish experiences and just learn to live the most, you know. So that's why even when I look back at those moments when I was a kid and I was gaming so much, upwards of 10 to 13, 14 hours a day, I'm talking every single day, it's like, yeah, I could have spent my time doing other shit, but I wouldn't want to do that. Like I had fun. I genuinely had fun. I had a blast, you know. And like most people, I had a blast, you know. Like yeah, my life was shit because of that, but it was also hella fun because of that, you know. So I cherished the moment, and that's what I'm saying. If I could go back, I would relive it all again. Yes, but I wouldn't want to relive it right now in the point and in the stage that I am in life, because I'm like, okay, now I have things to do and I'm busy and I have responsibilities and I have a life ahead of me, you know. So I don't even want to though. I don't even want to. Like I game, but I don't want to game as much as I used to. Yeah, and I also get a bit frustrated now because I'm not as good as I used to be, you know. Because back then I used to be a sweat. I used to play like rent is due tomorrow. I was him. I was him. I was him, bro. Like every game I touch it, I just lay my hands on it, I'm the best. I become really, really good, really good. Because I spent so many hours just gaming and grinding, doing it with my friends as well. So it was always like, but then now since I don't spend as many hours and I don't spend as much time, I'm not as good as I used to be, and that pisses me off. Like I only have fun in games when I win, when I try hard. That's how I have fun. So like now when I jump in Minecraft and I lose fights, I'm annoyed because I'm like, bro, I'm better than you. Like this is pissing me off. So I don't even game as much as I used to, but I cherish those moments. So all in all, this video is just to tell you guys, it doesn't matter how old you were really. It's just anything that you do in your life, whether it's socially acceptable or not, whether it seems like time wasting or not, you need to remove those triggers in your mind. You should do things that you feel like you will cherish, something that's an experience that you will enjoy, and when you are older you will look back at them and you will be grateful that you did what you did, you know. Because it's not once I hear people saying like, oh, I followed the crowd, I listened to what I was told to do, but I regret it, I wish I did different. Have you guys haven't seen like even sometimes like the kids in school who are like naughty and they didn't really get to have fun in school and shit, and then we graduate and then they're like, oh, I wish I had more fun, I wish I talked to more girls, I wish I was more naughty, you know, I wish I got suspended. Like, you know, there's like love, there's certain joy in living life, you know, like that's living right there. And those are the type of experiences you're going to be looking back at and you're like, you know what, those were good times. So in whatever you do, just think about the experience, bro. That's all that matters, really. Think about the experience. If you're genuinely having fun and you're having a blast, then who cares, bro? Who cares? And if you know you're gonna cherish those moments, you're gonna be looking back at them and be like, you know what, that was a good time and I genuinely had a blast. Then this society, oh, you need to be rich, you need to be super rich, you need to have the best physique in the world, you need to be 6'7", and you need to be not even 6'7". You need to be 8'2". You need to be fucking Hamis. No, is it Hamis? No, it's not Hamis. Hamis is the one, the god of speed, like the one with the boost that runs fast. Hercules. Yeah, you need to be built like Hercules. It's like, nah, bro. There isn't a blueprint to life that everyone gotta follow. Like, you just gotta do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're happy and you cherish and you appreciate and you're grateful for the memories and the experiences, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, for sure. We got more content coming though. We got more content like this. So if you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out.